Kieran, it is finally here. I can't imagine the excitement you and your teammates are feeling right now to have Champions League football at St James's Park.
Yeah, everyone's delighted. It's been so long since Champions League football has been at the club, but we're getting ever closer now, and yeah, again, everyone's excited and yeah, ready to try and put on a performance.
Who would you say is most buzzing for it?
The Geordie boys, obviously. I think Sean, Bernie, yeah, they're buzzing, and I think Newcastle supporters and what it means to them. So yeah, it'll be a proud moment for them, the families, and yeah, they're really excited.
Can you try and put into words why it's so important to the Newcastle fans?
I think if you go back many years, Newcastle's always been a huge club. Maybe they fell away a little bit the past couple of years, and yeah, they've got the club back, the supporters, and you see the transition from when the owners took over the club and the direction that they're going in, and fast forward a year and a half, and we're in the Champions League. So yeah, it's a huge club with huge ambition, and they're back where they deserve to be.
You've been training obviously for the past couple of days leading up to this big match against PSG. Is there a different feeling amongst the group as you head into this game?
Yeah, I think there's a different feeling because we're playing at home. I think it's been so long, I think over 20 years since there was in the Champions League. The buzz around the city, the people, everyone involved with the club. Yeah, so it's a real excitement. Obviously it's different to the AC Milan game because a few of the lads, it was the first game in the Champions League, so they've had that taste, they know what it's all about, and yeah, a massive game tomorrow.
Would you say massive, would you say it's the biggest fixture St James's Park has seen in 20 years?
Most definitely, yeah, I think so. Playing Paris at home, fantastic players, great coach, great club, and they're coming to St James's Park on a night game, so what more isn't there to like about it?
It's not a bad group either, is it? What was your initial reaction as teammates when you saw the teams that were going to be coming to St James's Park?
Yeah, it was always going to be a given. I think we was going to get a tough group, and you look at every group, it's such tough teams. But I think it's more excitement. Fans going to see San Siro, going to Dortmund, going to Paris, and the players that we're up against as well. This is why we're footballers. We want to play at the elite level. This is the elite level, and we want to play against the best. And Paris up next tomorrow.
You play here week in, week out, so you know what an impact these fans and this crowd can have on the players out on the pitch, but in a positive way. How do you hope the fans make PSG feel?
I just say to the supporters, just keep doing what you're doing. Since I first arrived there, they've been immense. Even through some tough moments, they've always stuck by you. As long as they see you giving everything for the shirt, they'll always back you. And yeah, be loud tomorrow. Be proud. I know there will be. And yeah, they're always supportive in tough moments, because there is going to be tough moments tomorrow, and it's about how we handle that, and the support that we have from the supporters is going to be crucial, and they've been immense since I've arrived at the club.
You said already there's obviously some players in the squad that never played in the Champions League before, but you have. So how has your experience helped the group? Yeah,
some of the lads have always obviously asked me questions about, what's it like to play in the Champions League, and and for myself, it's I'll take that responsibility to help my teammates on and off the pitch, and don't change the way you play. Do what got you here, and the most important thing, enjoy it. We're playing against good teams in good stadiums. Just embrace it and enjoy your football. And credit to the players, they've done unbelievable at San Siro. But this is the start of our journey. We want to be playing at this level year in, year out. And they know what it takes to stay here. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting night for everybody associated with the club, and as those players as well.
You gave up Champions League football at Atletico Madrid to come to Newcastle, who at the time were in a relegation scrap, which just seems so far away from where you are now. Did you think you'd be back in the Champions League this quickly?
No, definitely. No, I don't want to lie to you. I never thought I'd be in the Champions League so soon, but throughout my whole career, I hold no regrets. I always believe in every decision that I make, and I think it was the right one. Obviously, saying that now, but even at the time, it was a perfect decision to come back to England, and I always believed that I could help, not just me personally, but try and affect to get the team out of relegation and push on as a club. But it just shows credit to the manager, who's done unbelievable with players that was already here before the takeover. So he's improved everyone individually and as a team, and you see the direction that the club want to go in, and yeah, full credit to the owners and the manager.
Do you see Eddie Howe as the reason why that progress has been so quick?
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, he set out his own philosophy, the way he wants to play early on from what I heard before I arrived. And as I said before, the players that was here before the takeover, you know, you look at Miggy, you look at Joe Linton, Sean, you know, they've been unbelievable, Fabi. So he's improved them massively, and, you know, new players always come in and it always helps. But credit to the players that was here before the takeover, because they've stepped up and they've done unbelievable.
Overall, defensively, you've been a solid unit, but is stopping Kylian Mbappé arguably the toughest assignment in football?
You know, I've been lucky enough to play against him a few times for when I was at Spurs and for England. And listen, he's one of the best players in the world, and you know they've got a fantastic team. Of course, we know the threats of Mbappé, but we just need to do what we do. You know, we need to, you know, go after Paris as soon as the whistle goes, make it as hard as possible for them. But they've got a fantastic team. But of course, you need to be wary of Mbappé and his qualities. But as a team, we need to stick together through tough moments. You know, stay together and, you know, try and put on a performance.
Are there any special measures to stop him?
I don't want to give anything away. No, I'm only joking. No, it's just about, you know, don't worry about them too much. You know, we've got players who can hurt any team. We're playing at home. We'll use the crowd, and just keep believing. And you know, don't forget what got us there. Keep performing at the high level, and you know, on our day we can beat anyone.
What do you see as a good result then at home against PSG?
A win. Nothing more. As I said, on our day, when we're playing our best football, we can beat anyone. So we shouldn't be looking at a draw. It should be a win. And trying to put in performances to qualify in the group, because I certainly believe in the team, believe in all the staff, the coaches, and everything that we're doing here at the football club. So yeah, our mindset is to win, and that'll be no different tomorrow.
They're obviously one of the elite football teams in Europe. You hear the name PSG, you associate it with, you know, a team that is regularly winning competitions. They're desperate to win the Champions League, so they're going to want to come to St James's Park and lay down a bit of a marker. But do you see it actually as a good time to face them? Because they haven't started the season by their standards that well.
Honestly, you can't look at it like that. You know, they're a fantastic team, of course, with a top manager who I've faced before. So, you know, they've got threats all over the pitch. I know they're not doing as well as they like in the league, but you know, you can't take away from the fact that they're a top side. They've been close in recent years, but of course they'll be coming there with that mindset to win. That's normal, but we just need to focus on ourselves. We can't worry about what's going on in their league or the way they've been performing. You know, it's going to be a different game to what they normally play in their league. So, yeah, it'll be an entertaining game for everyone tomorrow.